Hey guys, this is Christine from Lockpick Extreme, and this video is how to pick with a snap pick. Before we get started, there's some things you should know about snap picks. First of all, let's talk about what a snap pick is. Snap picks come in many different shapes and forms. Even though they may look different, all snap picks function in the same way. They are a tool that quickly knocks all of the pins in a lock upward. This provides a small opportunity for the lock to be open with turning pressure. And as we already know, when the key and driver pins have been divided by what we call the shear line, the split between the plug and the cylinder, the lock will open. When using a snap pick, you also need some kind of rotational force, like a turning tool, just like we use when we are picking in the traditional sense. When using a bicycle spoke snap pick, like the one featured in our DIY snap pick kits, as soon as you roll your thumb off the spinner, all of the potential energy stored in the coil from the squeeze is released and causes the box to bump or snap the bottom of the blade. If the blade is inserted into a lock, it will knock all the pins upward and give us that moment for the shear line to be cleared. And since we're using our regular turning tool force, once that shear line is completely cleared, the lock will open. It's very rare that a lock will open with just one snap. It usually takes a few snaps, which is totally fine because, like in traditional picking, as long as we maintain the rotational force, any pins we set, even if it's not all of the pins, will stay up past the shear line and we can snap again, making even more progress. Here are some tips for using a snap pick. Just like traditional picking, make sure that your turning force is not too much or too little. Even though we aren't using a traditional pick, the way we use the turning tool should be the same. Make sure that you're high enough in the keyway so that you're reaching all of the pins. If your snap pick blade is sitting down at the bottom of the keyway, you may not be hitting any pins. Here I am at the bottom of the keyway where I won't hit any pins. But if I insert it up at the top and make sure that I'm up at the top of the keyway, I know I'll be coming into contact with those pins. Also, snap multiple times at different depths and at different angles. So to demonstrate how a snap pick works, I've got 5 different locks here that I'm going to open up using a snap pick I made with the DIY snap pick kits. The first lock I'm going to open is this yellow lock. I'm making sure that I'm pushing up on the key pins and I've got good contact with them. I'm going to let my first snap go. I'm going to back off and change the angle. And there's an open. Here I have one of our progressively pinned 5-pin kick or knobbing key locks. There's an open. This is another one. And these 2 locks do have different bittings. So again, I'm just going in at different depths, changing up my angle. And I'm also making sure that the tip of the pick isn't sagging too much. There we go. All right, here we have a master number 3. This one does have the commercial shroud. Oh, and there's that one. That one opened sooner than I expected it to. And last, this is a GMS cylinder. This one does have 6 pins. And there we go. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you're going to be doing some picking yourself, make sure that you know about the golden rules of lock picking. Until next time, happy picking. Bye.